Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be talking about this granny who wants to be a SEAL. But before we get to that clip, I want to first show you this clip from Fox News. Yeah. And trigger warning: this clip is it just contains some very offensive and politically incorrect content. Just look at the title here. All right. So trigger warning, major trigger warning. This is very fucked up shit. Let's begin.
However, we are who we are. And these guys sounded like they're asking them to sacrifice all they stand for in order to serve their country over there.
Yeah, imagine this too. You're a 20-year-old kid. You went over and you're serving your nation. And on your U.S. base, you actually see child rapists and pedophiles and hear the screams of little boys at night. And you're told it's an Afghan criminal issue. The DOD's statement today is pure lawyer speak. You're a lawyer. Of course, there's no policy like they said, but they were allowing this to happen because I don't know if they don't want to offend the wrong people. There is a shameful lack of leadership and morality in the Army. And frankly, I can't get anywhere on this issue, even in the Armed Services Committee.
I mean, who can reverse it? Who can reverse it? Who can get Martland back in?
The Secretary of the Army or the Secretary of Defense. The problem is the Secretary of the Army is a former congressman who's buddies with half of my colleagues on Capitol Hill.
Why wouldn't they want this? Why are they against him?
Anyway.
Why?
So, I mean, because they're all chummy. They're all buddies. We've been bringing this up, Megan. This has been 3 or 4 months now. This Martland case has exposed that there have been hundreds of soldiers and Marines now exposed to these child rapists on their bases. This isn't like out with Martland and Danny Quinn alone and unafraid in these small provinces. This was happening on U.S. bases where you had hundreds, if not thousands, of U.S. military personnel. So this has now been allowed by the U.S. government. And instead of stopping this, and the Army saying, hang on, we're going to do a common sense test. Let Sergeant First Class Martland stay in. We're going to stop this. They aren't doing that.
No, they're saying,
they've
chosen a different side.
And we're going to kick them out anyway. We don't care what the right thing to do is.
I gotta
do you want your son or daughter serving in the Army?
I gotta go.
Do you want your son or daughter to serve an institution who says pedophilia and child rape is okay as long as it's the custom of the land and it's a criminal case for them? Don't worry about it. That's nonsense.
We go overseas. I gotta go.
There you go. All right. Gotta love. Makes a great fucking point. Do you want to join the military when it has this kind of track record? I mean, come on. Here's the thing, man. Apparently, well, you know what? I don't get too much in depth in this story. I did more in depth in a previous video, but yeah, this is just a general clip to sum up just one of many examples of why I think it's a bad idea to join the fucking military. All right. Now to that clip. Granny making instructors quit at buds from this dude named Jake Swig, who's a Navy SEAL. All right, and well, let's begin.
Reynolds, and I'm an attorney, and I'm 41 years old. I was a candidate for the Navy SEAL pipeline.
Come on, folks. What's this lady talking about? I was a candidate. Man, when we get into this crazy-ass old lady talking about she's going to be a Navy SEAL, lawyers always do dumb stuff, like sue people over dumb stuff. You know, you break into somebody's house, he shoots you with a gun, you get a lawyer, they sue you. That's the craziest stuff in the world, man. This lady trying to break into the Navy SEALs. She's a dang 3-time grandma, man. She got 4 grandkids. She talking about being a Navy SEAL. What are we talking about here, man? Listen, I had to call in some heavy lifting cats today.
Hug it low down. And white girls with fat breath. You are the Bama of the week.
Amanda, send me a video of you doing this rope climb, and I might take you seriously. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me hold on. Grandma of 3 kids, I can't take you seriously, man. But look, I'm going to try to call my dude down at NSW, Andrew Dowd. I'm going to talk to him, see if I can't get you into SOAS this summer. Like, I just think I should give you a chance, man. Like, if you're going to be a savage and you claim to be a shield maiden from Viking times, I mean, that would only make you probably about 800 years old. But hey, you know, Mr. Miyagi was a cat too. So that's what a dog looked like. That's what a dog looked like, Amanda. You're going to have to send us some receipts. We're not believing the hype, young lady. We're not believing the hype.
Reynolds, and I'm an attorney for a few years, and then began to pursue it again in around 2020.
This is a...
All right. Pause. Now, Jake Swig, Mr. I'm pretty sure you actually were in the military, okay? Special Forces, Navy SEAL. All right. Okay, how the fuck do you not know about all this bullshit going on? All right. All this bullshit. Okay, yes, U.S. allied Afghan forces being allowed to rape little boys on U.S. bases around hundreds, if not thousands, of U.S. troops. And all those soldiers, American soldiers, are told, hey, no big deal. It's their culture. Get over it. Don't be so sensitive and politically correct. Jake Swig, okay? And that's just one of many examples of a horrible track record that this organization has, all right? Okay. Look it up. But Jake Swig, you actually were in the fucking military, dickwad. Yeah. How the fuck do you not? That's the thing. No, I think it's pretty much guaranteed that you don't like not know about this. You actually do know about this, and you're just like, you're still saying and or implying, yeah, in your channel, you talk to kids. All right, I gotta take a breath here, okay? I'm very triggered and upset and aggravated right now, okay? How about this? How about I tell you just a little bit about me real quick, all right? When I was a naive, uninformed teen, 16 years old, I was interested in joining the SEALs, all right? Now, to be fair, if I knew about Air Force STO or Strategic Tactics Officer, I would have been more interested in that, but I just didn't know about it at the time. But whatever, you get the idea. And I wanted to, simply pick up a gun. But the reason why I wanted to join was because I wanted to, pick up a gun and shoot these just pure evil terrorists in the face, man. Like they just do horrifying shit, making, you know, you know, I mean, yeah, they just do a lot of really bad things. Okay. So yeah, I want to pick up a gun and shoot him in the face. Sounds pretty cool, right? Oh wait, apparently, if I do join the fucking military, I am gonna end up having to work alongside these fucking terrorists. Yeah. Who are, if anything, worse than the Taliban. Yeah. Charles Martin, in one clip, um, he did in fact say that the Afghan, like the U.S. backed Afghan police were worse than the Taliban. Like they did more rapes and pedophilia than the fucking Taliban. All right. So they were worse than the Taliban. Okay. All right. So yeah, now I've learned about that shit when I was like around 17, 18 years old. Yeah, around that time, I was definitely majorly losing interest in the fucking military. I'm like, man, fuck this. You know, like I don't want to fucking put life and limb on the line for a bunch of bullshit like this. No, thank you. Okay, Jake Zwig, when naive, uninformed kids talk to your fucking disgusting little shithead ass and ask you for guidance and counseling because you're a fucking grown ass adult, you're middle aged, your 40s and 50s, I presume. Okay, you have a fully developed adult brain, you've been around the block a few times. Okay, it seems as though you kind of should be more aware of these sorts of facts. Okay, I think you are aware of them. So why aren't you telling kids about this shit, man? Why aren't you saying, hey kids, no offense, but military ain't what you probably think it is. Okay, if you think it's picked up a gun and killing these evil child trafficking pedos, well, guess what? That's not exactly what it is. Fair warning, okay? Jake Zwig, I'm not aware of you saying anything like that ever to any of these fucking naive fucking kids asking you for fucking advice. All you say is, well, get your run time up. Get your swim time up. Fuck you, you fucking little just cunt. No. Do not encourage these fucking kids to join this organization, you fucking asshole terrorist. You're a fucking terrorist, bro. The United States military is a fucking terrorist organization. Yeah, if the people who they're backing are worse than the Taliban, and if any United States soldiers choose to beat the fuck um, out of these fucking out of their pedo allies for raping little boys, yeah, that's what happened with Charles Martin and Dan Quinn. Yeah, these two Green Berets, they reported the abuse multiple times, nothing happened. And they had multiple reports of a Afghan chief of police who had just who was just doing this shit, I mean horrifying shit to little boys on a regular basis, and they confronted him about it. And you know what he did? He laughed and said, "This is fine, Danny. Get the fuck over it. I'm gonna keep doing it." And at which point, Dan and Charles chose to beat the fuck out of him. And guess what happened? They both got discharged by the criminal terrorist organization known as the United States government. Jake Zwig, you need to tell fucking kids this shit, you fucking prick. Okay? You do not need to be telling kids, oh, get it your run time up if you want to be a SEAL. Fuck that. You need to tell kids, hey, don't join this fucking organization. It's a bad idea. That's what you be telling them, you fucking asshole. Fuck you, Jake Zwig. You're a very bad man. You're a very bad man. You're a cyberbully, sir. You're just a terrorist. Yeah, you're a fucking terrorist, all right? You're a fucking terrorist. Yeah, you spell it. Yeah, spell Turrst. You're a turrst. Yeah, he's a turrst. Yeah, you're nothing but a fucking terrorist. You are. You are a fucking America hating terrorist. Okay, this is not good, Jake Swig. You fucking dick nugget. Fuck you, Jake Swig. Fuck you. All right, you're a very bad influence on kids. You're a very bad influence on these naive teens and young adults who think they want to join the military. But here's the thing, man. I mean, let's put on our thinking caps here. I mean, well, then again, why the fuck would Charles Marlin even try to go back in the military? Yeah, Charles Marlin got kicked out for beating up a pedo. He's trying to go back in. It's like, why the fuck would you even want to go back in? Why would you even try to work with this evil piece of shit organization ever again? Wouldn't you say fuck it and just be on your way? You know? I mean, it just seems to me like if I was in issues, I would have majorly regretted ever signing up to begin with, and I would view it as like, well, I never gave informed consent to sign up to begin with. Like, no, if I knew 100% for sure this is what the fuck I was going to be dealing with, I would have never signed up, but I didn't know. Okay, but you're saying I not would. Okay, Jake Swig, you know, okay, and I personally currently know as of right now, and I knew when I was like 17, 18 years old, I knew about that shit, you know. Okay, Jake Swig, please stop this terrorism, okay? It's very offensive and politically incorrect. Fuck you. Bye. But here's the thing. In this specific case, Jake Swig is talking to a fucking granny. Yeah, a middle-aged granny. Okay, this stupid bitch right here, okay, stupid bitch granny, wannabe G.I. Jane. Okay, you're in you're what, 41? Okay, why the fuck are you trying to join the military, bitch? You stupid cunt. Okay, that's what Jake Swig needs to be saying. Jake Swig needs to be saying, why the fuck are you trying to join this gay homo organization, you stupid cunt? That's what he needs to fucking say, all right? But instead he's saying, oh, actually, we should let you try out. You get washed out. Here's the thing. Okay, do I personally think that there should be an age limit or a gender limit to special forces? Well, I think they should be 25, or I think it should be, here's the thing. If we're going to have the drinking age and the fucking tobacco age and the pot age to be 21, then the military age needs to be 21 bare minimum. But if anything, the military age should be 25 bare minimum because that's when your brain's more fully developed. You know, then again, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm 31. I feel like my brain's way more fucking developed at age 31 than age 25. I mean, I feel like there's a huge difference in brain development. That's just my own personal experience, but whatever. You get the fucking point, all right? Sure, maybe like a minimum age. You can't be too fucking young to join the military because your brain's got to be more developed so you know what the fuck you're getting into. Sure. But like a maximum age limit, bro, honestly, man, I say let a fucking, even if it's a fucking 80-year-old, a literal 80-year-old grandma, okay, if she wants to try for the SEALs, hey, let her try out, okay? And if you're right and she can't do it, then she'll just fail out and that'll be that. Like, what's the point of having these legal litigations and discussions about whether or not they should even try out? Hey, look, if all the people who say she shouldn't be allowed to join, okay, look, what do you guys say? Oh, she can't make it. Okay, if you're right, then she won't make it. Yeah, if you're right, then just let her try out. And if she can't make the standards, then she won't make the standards, and that'll be that. And she won't join because she can't make the standards. It's simple as that, right? Just let them try out. And if they can't make it, then they won't make it. All right. But then again, why the fuck is anybody trying out for the SEALs after the Charles Marlin bullshit? Huh? Huh? Why the fuck you dumb fucks even trying to join the military at all? You stupid fuckheads. Man, the truth is, man, most veterans who I've personally spoken with actually have kind of a negative view of the military, and they generally discourage other people from joining. Oh yeah, and they generally regret joining themselves. Wonder why. Wonder why. Not this stupid cunt, and not this other stupid cunt. Not these stupid cunts right here, all right? Fucking the granny wannabe G.I. Jane, stupid cunt, and the fucking just bald dickhead cue ball stupid cunt. You know. Oh, is that offensive and politically incorrect to call you a cue ball stupid cunt? Fuck you. You know what? You know what? I think it's very offensive and fucking politically and fucking correct for you to encourage kids to join the fucking military after the Charles Marlin bullshit. You know? I mean, And the government has, I mean, and again, that's just one example of all sorts of bullshit. All sorts of bullshit with the military and the government, you know? All sorts of horrifying foreign policy decisions, domestic policy decisions. I mean, come on. Come on. Is it really worth putting your life in limb on the line, doing a dangerous fucking job? I mean, so you can work with a bunch of fucking pedophiles that are worse than the Taliban? No, thank you.